Hello, and a warm welcome to Dodger's Trips. I'm Dodger, and today I'm in Harold Park, Moor. I mean, the reason I've come here to Harold Park today is because it's a regular part of my walking, but they also have two laid out trails. One's like a scenic route around the park, which is very nice, and the other is the Daily Mile. And it's marked out on the footpaths with these green triangles. So you follow the triangles. So that's what we're doing today. I've just started at the entrance on the Cemetery Road, and it's not too long before we actually leaving the park on this Daily Mile. You can see it's signposted here. Scenic stroll this way, and the Daily Mile this way. So we're actually leaving the park just for a brief moment or two.
You what?
Walking up Cemetery Road. Just over there, I think it's called Biley Cemetery, although it's in between Woodside and Moor. I think I'm right in saying that. Just here, up here on the right hand side. For a mini coach to go past. We walked past the home of Bradford Park Avenue Football Club. It's also a Horsefall Athletics Club. I'll just show you a quick look in. Yeah. Oh yeah, you part at football club? Are you part at football club?
Yes.
Ah, do you do your training like outdoors in weather like this?
Oh no, we're not training today.
No.
We had a game, but it's been called off.
Oh, I'm not surprised. Yeah. Nice pitch to play on though.
Yeah, it is. It's a good pitch.
So what age group are you then?
I'm a scholar, so
Yeah.
between 16 and 18.
Right.
Mainly 16.
And do you do like other stuff as well as play football or?
Oh yeah, we've got a college and then we help out with the community as well sometimes. But sometimes let her pick the stadium and stuff like that.
So,
really.
like when you get to about 18 or something, is that when they sort of decide whether they want to sign you on or?
The sort of thing, whether you'll go to a different club at a lower level and play there, you'll play here, or you'll get into a coaching role, things like that. Move on 18ish, but you start at 16 here now.
Right. It's brilliant, isn't it? It must be schoolboy's dream, really, what you're doing.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Going to college in the morning, finishing at 12, getting down here and training. It's not too bad at all.
No, brilliant. All right, well, lovely to chat with you. Thank you very much for telling us about it. I'm just doing, I don't know if you know, there's like a Daily Mile route that follows,
Park,
so that's what I'm doing. I'm just following that, but I just thought, I'll just show them in football club, you know. I mean, it's been here a good few years now, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's improving a lot though.
Is there like an ambition to get into the Football League with this ground? Would that be possible?
It would obviously get improved, but what's the point of trying to improve in the next few years of getting there?
Yeah.
I think it'd obviously be renovated, because if you look over there, there's a grass area. I think that would end up being seated and stuff like that. I think the seats would be there.
Like another stand there.
Yeah, another stand would eventually go there, but once the stand's there,
because I suppose you have to have so much capacity and sort of safety things in place. Well, anyway, thanks. See ya. Yeah, they're a nice lad, weren't they? I might see him playing for England one day. So back to the Daily Mile. So this is where we get back back on track, as it were, coming through this space at the side of the stadium. Horseball playing fields. Now the snow on the ground, it's not going to be able to see the triangles that you're meant to follow. Let's just see if I can see the stadium a bit better from here. Looking into the sun a little bit. Yeah, so I asked about whether there was ambitions to get back into the Football League. And if you're a Bradford Park Avenue supporter, probably not going to like me for the next little tale that I've got. I was brought up, not in Bradford, but when we were like, I don't know, 9, 10, 11, end of the 60s, early 70s, Bradford Park Avenue would always, well, memories, this is what my memory is telling me, Bradford Park Avenue used to be bottom of Division 4, year in, year out. That would be the equivalent of League 2 today. So the fourth tier of English football would continually be at the bottom or round about the bottom. Nowadays, if you finish bottom, I believe you're automatically relegated. But in them days, it didn't work like that. So as lads playing football in the street or, you know, school dinner hours or whatever, and you'd form into teams, if one team played particularly badly or played really well, should I say, you'd say, all right, we're Leeds United, because Leeds United were like the team of the moment at that time. And the team that was like rubbish or lost, you say, Park Avenue. And so it was actually used as an insult to people to say, you're Bradford Park Avenue. But there we are, nothing personal. It's just school kids' humour. So we've walked along the side of the stadium. I don't know, what's that, 300 metres or so, 200 metres, and we just follow the stadium around here, staying on the footpath. There's like a shortcut that's been worn away over the grass here to get to the gates, but we're sticking to the route. Here we are, green triangle. So this is like the proper route for the Daily Mile. Another view of the stadium from the opposite end. So what I do, I like to use this Daily Mile as part of my walks. And I'll walk to the park, do the mile, I'll do it twice, walk on somewhere else before making my way home. Just again, see the sign, Daily Mile this way. Yeah, it is. So it was North Bailey Cemetery, I was right with that. Coming out of this the sort of the Horseball playing fields area onto the appropriately named Park Road in Moor. Daily Mile. Yeah, so I'll use this route as part of my exercise. And the good thing about it being circular, you can change directions, alternate each day. So sometimes You know, I'll start the way that we've started. Another day I'll go the opposite direction, and I'll either use it at the end of a walk or at the beginning of a walk. And you know you're doing a mile anyway. Although I did see some sort of website where someone had measured it, and actually it's 0.9 of a mile. So I don't think it's worth quibbling about. Now, Harold Park is the only park in the Bradford district that has its own dam. And what's that's allowed is that there's this fishing area, although there's not much fishing going to go on today. It's frozen over. But apparently if you got the right licence, yeah, you can do fishing here. It's well supplied with, I don't know the fish, but bream, carp, tench I think it is, and a few other varieties of fish. But yeah, you can come here and fish in here because of the dam. So I hope there's nobody tries to go on that. Now this is like the War Memorial section, Remembrance Garden of the park. The monument there was originally erected for those who had served in the Boer War in South Africa. The park itself opened to the public in 1885, I think it was, and it was to remember a person called Harold Hardy, who was a member of the prominent Hardy family, who instigated and then was key to the success of Moor Ironworks. And this obelisk here is in memory of Harold Hardy. Now, he died at a young age, 32 years of age when he died. I remember when we used to come with the kids. The birds are just walking on water. It's that frozen. Yeah, when I first started coming to this park, these water fountains used to work, drinking taps. Here we are. I don't know if you can read that. That's erected by public subscription in remembrance of the Honourable Harold Gathorne Hardy of Moor House, and as a record of the services which he rendered in the enclosure of the common, and especially in the formation of this park. Yeah, Harold Park was a favourite when we had young kids to come and feed the ducks. Simple pleasures, but they're the best, aren't they? Someone getting a new roof put on over there by the looks of it. So we're still within the confines of the park, and we will stay within the park for the remainder of the daily mile. Park keeper's house with a nice clock there. We're going into the sun a little bit here, so try and avoid that. We'll come to like the main lake in Harold Park. We're going to be walking around that. So yeah, the leaves are just skipping across the surface of the ice over lake. It's wintry, but it's a nice day, sun's out. It's not that cold if you're wrapped up. So we're going to be walking all the way down, and then across just beyond where the playground is. I don't know if you can see it, and that's where we started the walk. I remember this bit of ground was in the news about 10 years ago, 2012, and the council workman was on his sort of sit-down lawnmower cutting the grass, and all of a sudden he had to leap for his life as the ground opened up beneath him. The lawnmower went down a hole that had suddenly just opened up, and the hole turned out to be 45 feet deep, 9 feet wide, and it was an old coal mine. And the fella jumped off the lawnmower just in time, and they managed to retrieve the lawnmower. Apparently this old mine shaft was unknown to the council. It didn't appear on any maps that they owned, but it did appear on the coal board maps, and they were summoned. Safety fencing put around it, and I understand it was then filled in with stones. Yeah, I don't know what this brick building is here. I mean, it looks reminiscent of like an old World War II bomb shelter, but obviously it's not big enough for that unless it went underground. Maybe somebody knows that, could tell us in the comments, that'd be nice. Yeah, so it looks like the centre of the lake, there's an open area of water there, which tells you at least that the ice isn't that thick. It's a really nice park here. As I say, there was the other sort of trail, the scenic path, was it called, that you can take, and that stays within the confines of the park. It takes you up and through sort of a sensory garden, which actually is my favourite part of Arroll Park. Really nice, especially in summer. The birds are all getting a drink there. They'll to have a swim. Can't believe that, there's children on the playground. I think it'd be too cold for them. This must be nice for all these houses that edge Arroll Park, to have that as a scenic point from your bedroom window. Never going to be built on, is it? And to be fair, you don't really see that many houses for sale in the streets around the park. But having said that, what do? We'll look up and we see an house that's just been sold. I don't know. Yeah, sold. But you don't normally see that many houses for sale. Favourite of the grandkids now, the playground area. We're going to come back to the park entrance on Cemetery Road. the point where the walk was started. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this little stroll around Harrow Park. Maybe if you live close by, you didn't know it was here. It's something you can incorporate in your exercise routine. Or maybe stick it on the TV and walk your treadmill at home and take the walk around that way. But I want to say thank you very much for watching the video. So hope you've liked it, and if you did, please hit the like button and subscribe. It'll really help the channel grow. Thank you very much. Okay then, until then, Dodgering out.